Hi, I am Gerald Vincent Bancroft, the founder of Speak Fast Languages, an online language school for busy professionals. I will talk about how to keep the momentum when learning a language. Learning a language is an incredibly rewarding process, but it can be difficult to keep the momentum going. It takes dedication and determination, two qualities that will set you up for success. However, the most difficult part of any new pursuit doesn't come from starting. It's staying motivated and keeping the momentum going during your journey. It is easy to reach a point where it feels like you're stuck in the same place and unable to make any progress. But there are some steps that you can take to prevent this plateau and stay focused on continuing your language learning journey. Today, I'll share with you my top tips for avoiding burnout and getting the most out of your language learning experience. You will find out how you can move forward and make real progress in learning a new language. First, make a study plan and stick to it. Forming a language study plan is the first step in working towards fluency in any new language. To maximize your success in reaching this goal, it is essential that you not make a comprehensive study plan only, but also to remain consistent and breaking it up into manageable chunks. They could mean keeping track of the topics that you have studied each week and how much time you dedicate to them, or dividing section of language resources into days of practice. Try breaking tasks into smaller pieces to avoid frustration and burnout from feeling overwhelmed. It can be difficult at first to stay committed when learning a language. That takes considerable effort, but by keeping track of your progress and having tangible aims to work towards, you should soon see the rewards come with achieving something that is worthwhile as learning a new language. 2. Set small goals and celebrate each accomplishment. Setting small goals and celebrating each accomplishment can be a great way to keep momentum and stay motivated. Celebrating victories, no matter how small, is an essential part of keeping yourself fired up for the next goal. Break down your long-term goal into small milestones that are within reach and then work on them one at a time. Setting micro goals can help you work in manageable chunks and give you a boost of encouragement when you reach them. Taking time to reward yourself for successes can also help maintain your spirits high and inspire you to tackle bigger challenges ahead. Make sure to acknowledge your progress while keeping an eye out on your big goal. This way, you stay focused and be able to track all your little wins along the way towards achieving something big. 3. Use a variety of learning methods. When it comes to keeping your momentum up in any kind of learning journey, diversity is key. Employing a variety of learning methods is the ideal way to ensure that knowledge sticks and that progress is made. So keep it interesting. Whether you like admitting it or not, we all have different preferences when it comes to how our brain are stimulated to learn best. So why not make use of what works? Experiment with audio, visual, and written materials and determine which combinations result in the most successful understanding. Keeping an open mind and maintaining a fresh approach will ensure that you're getting the most out of studying. With variety, keeping your learning journey intriguing, you'll find greater success in absorbing information. 4. Practice with native speakers whenever possible. One of the most beneficial ways to improve your language proficiency is to practice with native speakers. There is no substitute for learning a language in an immersive environment, and by speaking with natives, you can build confidence while learning the nuances of a language that no textbook could ever teach you. Having actual conversations with native speakers can help preserve your momentum when keeping up with your language progress, keeping it natural rather than memorizing translations and phrases. You will be able to improve your pronunciation and understand conversational flow, all while being exposed to colloquialism, which can be difficult to identify in any other way. Many regular conversation partners may also be eager to learn about the nuances of your own language in return. 5. Get a tutor if you're having trouble identifying the cause of your plateau. It can be helpful to talk to a tutor or other language experts. They will be able to help you identify the areas where you need to focus your studies, and they can provide guidance on how to most effectively learn the language. In addition, they may also be able to recommend resources that can help you expand your knowledge and improve your skills. So, if you're feeling stuck, reach out to a tutor or other language expert. They can help you get back on track and make progress with your studies. 6. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes can be intimidating, but they are also essential in keeping momentum. Learning from our mistakes helps us to progress and better ourselves. Nowadays, more than ever, it is easier to fix our errors due to limitless resources and technology available to us. No matter how many mistakes we make, each one can be used for growth as long as we don't give up and become discouraged. Taking risks and pushing boundaries furthers our experience and expand the possibilities to what we can achieve as language learners. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. See them instead as opportunities for growth. 7. Take breaks when needed, but don't let yourself get too lazy. Few people would argue that learning a new language is easy. It requires dedication, hard work, and a lot of patience. However, even the most dedicated language learner will eventually reach a point where they feel they are no longer making progress. This feeling of stagnation is often referred to as a plateau. While it can be frustrating reaching a plateau, it is actually a normal part of the language learning process. And in some cases, it can actually be beneficial. Taking breaks is a great way to reset, realign, and revitalize. Here are 3 ways taking break can help you when you're stuck on a language plateau. First, it can help you come back with fresh energy and enthusiasm. When you've been working on something for a long time, it's easy to start feeling burnt out. When this happens, it's often helpful to take a break and come back with fresh energy and enthusiasm. This renewed sense of excitement can help you push through the plateau and continue making progress. 2. It can give you time to reflect on your goals and strategies. Reaching a plateau can also be an opportunity to reflect on your goals and strategies. If you're not sure why you're stuck, taking some time off to reassess your goals may help you find a way to move forward. For example, you may realize that you need to focus on a different aspect of the language in order to make more progress. 3. It can help you avoid negative emotions associated with plateau. It's also important to take a break in order to avoid negative emotions associated with plateau. If you're feeling frustrated, discouraged, or even ashamed, taking some time off can help you reset your emotions and come back with a more positive attitude. Of course, it's important to take breaks in moderation. If you find yourself constantly taking breaks and never making any progress, it may be time to reassess your goals. When you take too many breaks without keeping up your momentum, not only will you not be productive, but you can also become lazy and directionless. But if you're feeling stuck and just need a break, taking some time off can actually be beneficial. So, to conclude, we can say that learning a new language can be both rewarding and challenging. While it can be difficult to get started, the hardest part is often keeping up the momentum. When language learners reach the so-called plateau, it can feel discouraging. Suddenly, progress seems to grind to a halt and it can be difficult to see a way forward. However, it is important to remember that the plateau is just a temporary phase. There are ways to overcome these obstacles by setting realistic goals, varying your study methods, and seeking out opportunities to use your new language. You can push through the plateau and continue making progress. The key is to find new ways to challenge yourself and push your boundaries. This might involve seeking out new and difficult materials, practicing with native speakers, or attending weekly conversation classes. Whatever approach you take, keep going. With dedication and persistence, you can reach your language goals. Eventually, you'll find yourself on the other side of the plateau, making the progress you've been striving for and enjoying the satisfaction that comes with being bilingual or multilingual. For more tips, get my book Troubleshooting Your Language Learning Journey, available on Amazon. Hope this has been helpful.